Hello everybody and welcome back. I know I've had a lot of new subscribers lately, so a lot of you might not know that I'm actually a beekeeper. These are the boxes that the bees put their honey in, or actually it's nectar first and then they evaporate it down into honey. And these are the frames that they store this in as well. Usually you have 10 frames in a box. So right here we have a lot of honey and it's actually already capped already. The bees put nectar into these cells and then they evaporate it till it gets to a certain moisture content and then they put a capping over it to store it. So when a beekeeper comes and we're going to start extracting this, all I have to do is uncap the top of this frame. So I start with this uncapping knife down low and work myself up to the top. And you can see there's a lot of honey coming out of this as well. And the wax cappings all fall down into this bottom container along with the extra honey. And I'll actually strain this out later and I'll keep the honey and I'll recycle the wax. But you can see all the nice honey in there now. Switch around, do the opposite side. If I miss any, I'll go back over it with an uncapping scratcher and open those cells before I throw it in the extractor. Alright, so that frame's all done uncapping. Here I have my waxing scratcher, so I'm going to take these cells that didn't get uncapped, just scratch them open so that honey will be able to flow out of there. Alright, that side's done. And just a few cells on this side. Alright, that looks pretty good. I'm going to go ahead, throw this in the extractor. My extractor holds 4 frames and it just works by centrifugal force by spinning the honey out of the cells. So I'm going to go ahead, turn this on, start spinning it. You'll be able to see the honey start coming out. Usually only spin for a few seconds on the one side, spin about half the honey out of those cells, and then you take the frames and flip them over to the other side. You can see a lot of these is already empty on this side, and this side still has a lot of honey in it. We do this because there's so much weight on that opposite side, the force will actually break the honeycomb. Okay, I got the frames all flipped around now. Now I'm going to go ahead and spin out this side. Usually spin for around 10 minutes and that should clear out all the honey out of these cells. So I'm going to go ahead and get it spinning now and we can go up to full speed. Alright, down here at the bottom of the extractor you can see the honey coming out. You can see there's a few particulates in it. Most of this is just wax. This is getting filtered out with these meshes here. Take it down to a very fine mesh and this strains almost everything out of it. Then I'll store it down here in these buckets, leave it set for about a day, let all those micro bubbles float to the top, and then I'll go ahead and bottle it. Alright everybody, we're back for day 2. All we're doing is bottling the honey. These are 1 pound 16 ounce jars, so all we got to do is fill it up to the top. Right there. Wait for it to stop dripping. Put the cap on. And then I just put my label on the front. And then on the back goes a warning label that says that natural honey will crystallize and do not feed it to infants. And then this is the final product. Should get about 115 jars this year. Thanks for watching, and make sure you hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video. Also make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next videos I will be posting, and leave your questions, comments, and suggestions below.